Hey, good day, everyone. I'm Meredith. I'm here with our daily message from from Bonefire Tarot for Thursday, the 27th of October. Feels like Tuesday still for me. Not a bad thing. It's my favorite day of the week. We have the sun in Scorpio. The moon is moving into Sagittarius. Actually, that's already happened about 30 minutes ago in my time zone. What was that? 6:54 a.m. There's a note here, a really tiny note in the margin of the moon diary, and it says, look out for earth shine on the moon around sunset. So if you can see the moon tonight, and moonrise is 9:53 a.m. Moon set 1922. Yeah, so look for earth shine on the moon if you've got a clear sky this evening. All right, Bonefire, energy atmosphere of the day. What do we have going on? I have left our eclipse cards up here because, that energy is alive and thriving. We are definitely being influenced by it. First card, High Priestess. If I recall correctly, she came off the bottom of the deck yesterday. And she's our first card out today. Front and center. Okay, our divine inner oracle, intuition will be speaking boldly. That's the feeling I get off of her card. Oh, look, in my coffee, I have kind of a crescent moon there. Cheers, everyone. Okay. Pay attention to the intuition. Even the most subtle, if it crosses your mind and you are quick to dismiss, revisit. I'd love to turn over the judgment card right now. Revisit, redo, review everything that comes to you intuitively today. My guides are actually saying and showing me in my clairvoyance, they're showing me the words pay attention in all caps, neon green. Pay attention today. These three came out together. You know, when they fall like this, I tell you tarot has a story to tell. So these three little cards will have their own tale to tell connected to the High Priestess. The first of which is the devil. Yes, the devil is in the detail. And I feel that the High Priestess is going to show us where we have shackled ourselves to an energy, chained ourselves to something, and we've lived comfortably with it for long enough that we may be so familiar that until now we haven't been able to recognize it. So through this dynamic cosmos that we've got going on, and Saturn has just recently gone direct, and Saturn is going to be back at mastering the tasks with us and having us do the spiritual journey work. And I feel that part of what will come out of all the planets that have been in retrograde for so long is that once they go direct, we're going to have clear vision for what really does need our attention, hence the guides saying pay attention. So the devil card, it totally gets bad rap in tarot, like, ooh, we got to shrink from this card. No, embrace this card. Absolutely embrace this card, because don't we want to see our habits, our behaviors, and how they are in service to us or not of service to us? Because we're all about deconstructing programming, aren't we? We had the Hierophant come out. We had the High Priestess come out yesterday. When we see the Hierophant, we are being shown what we do by rote, what kind of tradition has been passed on to us from peers and elders, as well-intentioned as they may be. Sometimes we get handed some programming that is not of service to us, and the devil card is just the card to challenge that within ourselves and actually make a change, right? So with the High Priestess sitting right next to the Devil, 2 major arcana, by the way, this is an energy that will be with us for a period of life experience. We'll be getting a very clear view of our habits, our tendencies that we may have gone unconscious with. What comes with the Devil? Another major arcana. Look at this, the World. Right, because the World card, last card of the major arcana before it resets to the Fool, the World card is reward of all of your efforts, all of your experiences and investments. So with the High Priestess coming out, my guides showing up with the pay attention in all caps neon sign lettering here. Now we have the World, we're focused on our reward. And when we have something that we're shackled to, we could be limiting ourselves out of our programming. So the Devil's going to provide some contrast. The High Priestess is going to provide some profound intuition. And then we have the 3 of Wands. Yes, so we can continue to build on our foundation. We had the 4 of Wands yesterday. We had the 8 of Wands earlier in the week. Energy is being woven together, and we want to make certain that the energy we're weaving together does not include limits of our past. Thank you, Devil card. Let's see what's next. Ooh, 2 of Swords. We may feel protective about what the High Priestess reveals for us today. We may find ourselves in a bit of a stalemate with our waking human consciousness and its comforts and familiarities, as opposed to our soulful presence and awareness, which is going to continue to upgrade our frequency and have us striving for more. And I am a fan of sharing how it can be so simple to say, well, choose happiness, choose a positive attitude. That's all up to us. Nobody does that for us. Though sometimes the journey into happiness, when we've been shackled to something and we move through the familiarity of it, there can be a bit of a stalemate, a tug of war, if you will, between the soul and the human consciousness. Because face it, we all love our creature comforts and we all like to be right on some level. And I feel that perhaps, ooh, yeah, my guides are popping up again. That rightness is being shown to us in the Devil energy as well. Do you want to be happy, or do you want to be right? That's what I'm hearing from them. Happiness means accepting, receiving all that the world has to offer in the form of reward for everything we've invested. So what I was saying moments ago is it's easy to say, be positive, be happy. Yes. Sometimes a transformation has to take place there, and that transformation is uncomfortable, Devil card. Sometimes the intuition, High Priestess, is also uncomfortable. You know, yesterday's reading talked about the raw truth. We had the Ace of Swords there, and we have brilliant clarity for what is of service to us and what is no longer of service to us. We just have to get over 2 of Swords, our attachments to what is no longer of service to us, so that we can live in this rewarding energy and continue to build on an amazing foundation. Next card. Yeah, there it is. Ultimately, we choose Scorpio, Death card, transformation. I love that the Death card is here. We got some heavies here in the reading. We have the Devil and the Death card and the High Priestess. They all mean business. So does the World, for that matter. I'm not leaving it out. Though when you get the Death card and the Devil card in a reading, it's profound. Definitely be paying attention. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck from Bonefire. How is the universe supporting us? Okay, let's rewind. So we have some heavies in the reading, and here is the Tower to join the Devil, Death card, High Priestess, the World. Fantastic. Okay, so what does this mean for us? The universe is in support of this flow of energy, supporting us as we navigate it. And our first card off the bottom of the deck, out of the unseen, is the Tower. It's actually a super positive message there as well, because we may have created a foundation around what we're shackled to in terms of programming, And I'm hearing my guides, but I can't quite make out what they're saying on this one. Emotional. I'll have to let that one come back around. It's about the tower and bringing a tower down. Oh, it feels like a tower coming down. It is emotionally, it can be emotionally unsettling. I don't know if I've ever shared with you all, when I first started channeling this group of guides, which was sometime in the late 90s, they spoke French. I don't speak French. And so a dear friend of mine, we were sitting with a French to English dictionary. Thank goodness she had a little grasp of the language herself. So that was helpful. So I'm actually hearing my guides in French and I can't make out what they're saying. So I'm not sure why they're communicating that way right now. When I get the message, I'll give the message. Anyway, here's the tower. How the universe is supporting us by taking down a foundation that will not support our transformation. And the guides are speaking of it being an emotional experience. So whatever we're letting go of there on the Devil card may feel quite emotional. We may feel attached and we might want to grasp or hold on to something out of our memory field that really keeps it in place, keeps us shackled to the Devil card. It keeps a behavior, an attitude, or an experience alive for us that really has nothing to do with where we're going on that Three of Swords, hence the stalemate energy, the protected heart, the blindfold. We need to use this Two of Swords in the way that we get quiet within ourselves. We shut out some of the static that's in the atmosphere or around us in our environments, and do the transformational work and allow that energy to pass away, pass off of our foundation, because it won't hold anyway. All right, next. Oh, wow. For real. Yet another major arcana and another significant one at that. Here is the Wheel of Fortune. Here's another blindfold. See, the High Priestess is showing us something. There are two blindfolds in the reading. The High Priestess is showing us something we have not been able to see or look at. And it requires transformation, and it is going to require us to put down our swords, I feel. Where we may have a knee-jerk reaction to protect ourselves and raise our swords. I feel, though, that bringing down the tower, what the universe is assisting us with, yeah, this is what my guides were getting at. The universe is assisting us with the strength of our heart space, leading the way. And we might feel better protected with these two swords in front of our heart. The guides are saying that our heart is ultimately 1,000,000 times stronger than those two swords, so set them down. And that's why we have the tower here. And then we have the divine delivery system of the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Here we come again with that message of receiving everything that the world has to offer. So once we are brilliantly clear, High Priestess, of what it is we are shackled to emotionally, Devil card, and we move into transformation and address our own self-protection, the Wheel of Fortune delivers the very thing we've been praying for, affirming for, and manifesting for. And we may surprise ourselves with just how much protection we have against actually receiving it. So that's why I say it's really simple when you tell someone, well, choose happiness, choose positivity. There's sometimes a little bit of a process to go through there, and we need the peace of our own quiet for that transformation to take place. Ooh, gosh, do I even want to go on? These cards are amazing. Yes, here it is. There's more confirmation. There's the Two of Wands. So we have the 3 and the 2 in the same suit. And the divine delivery system is rolling right through. The Wheel of Fortune is rolling right through the gateway, the portal on the Two of Wands. And I feel that portal has been held wide open for us in this new moon, Scorpio, partial solar eclipse energy. I'm so glad I left those cards up there because that energy is truly still thriving. Oh, look, here we go. Another beautiful message about unity. Another 2. We've got 3 2s in the reading now. And We've got the Two of Cups. This is us embracing ourselves. And I also feel we are coming home to ourselves on this card after we address our self-protection on that Two of Swords. And we choose transformation, Death card, and we allow the foundation that we were once shackled to, Devil card, to come down. And then the wave rolls in off the Wheel of Fortune, Divine Delivery System. Brings us this greater unity within self-relationship, which is priority one, all important. We all have great desires for happiness and joy, the passion for life. And in order for us to live in that kind of experience, then we have to do this spiritual journey work, and we have to show up this way. So all of this is happening for our highest and greatest outcome. And then last, okay, maybe not last, because I just saw the one underneath it. Another major arcana, but this is what happens when we do this kind of journey work. This is what happens when we navigate our way through this eclipse energy in the depth of it. We end up in the 10 of Cups, one of the happiest cards in tarot, another 10, by the way, Wheel of Fortune and 10 of Cups. And then we have the Emperor, which is the card I was not going to pull, though I feel that the Emperor's energy is extremely positive here for us. The Emperor is fiery and direct, Aries all day long, a hard charger, and extremely knowledgeable. So it is our knowledge that has us continuing to choose through brilliant clarity to transform and create a foundation that is stable and solid. Thank you, High Priestess. Thank you, Emperor, and every card in between. Okay, let's take a look at angel answers. If you have a question, put it to this deck. Looking for confirmation, do the same. Or allow this to be a personal and unique message to you from your guides. Trust. I'm so glad we have this card popping out. Trust yourself and trust the multiverse. Yeah. Oh, so my guides, again, they're saying trust your own love that you have for yourself. Oh my goodness. As Remain Positive pops out of the deck. Yes. Trust that that truly is the fuel that turns the Wheel of Fortune. Trust and love. Ooh, yeah. This is why we had to pull the Emperor. A reminder to be assertive. You may need to go into the quiet of the Two of Swords and address whatever the High Priestess is highlighting for us and see the attachment to the Devil card in order to make the transformation. The Emperor is here so that we can find the assertiveness required to overcome the comfort and familiarity of our waking human consciousness. Woo! One more. You know, I've shared with you over the years on this channel that this soft, simple yes reminds me of the High Priestess. So I find it quite fitting that this is the last card we pull out of this deck, and the High Priestess was the first we pulled out of Bonfire. Beautiful. Confirmation of paying attention to our intuition. Can I trust it? Yes, absolutely. Remain positive in that and continue to be assertive. Okay, final word on the reading from, let's do the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I just love this oracle. This is our soulful presence, soulful awareness informing our waking human consciousness. Okay. I like this. Stranger, curiosity. This card it's meant to be a summary card for sure in the reading. It is our final message for the day. And I feel that the strange energy or the stranger energy is representative also of the High Priestess. She's going to make us aware of something that we've not considered. It will come intuitively to us, and we will be very curious about it. And we'll start pulling the threads on whatever is revealed to us intuitively today. And as we do that, we will move into curiosity, which will move us into the Devil card and will show us further, deeper, more expansively what it is we're attached to that's not serving our now. And then we will go about the journey work of transforming that. Wow. Excellent. All right, leave some messages about that. Tell us how you're doing. Have a beautiful Thursday that feels like a Tuesday. Namaste.